The archangels say they are not done. They have a message for the collective, or they have something. But I was packing up my cards and I got told you are not done. The message is not done. So I am relaying a message from the archangels directly. We'll see what happens. You're getting the song Anxiety, the one that goes, Anxiety, take another me. I don't know if you've been dealing with a lot of anxiety attacks lately. Maybe you've been listening to that song. You don't need to worry though. Whatever you've been worrying about, and I feel it's been, for some of you, it is money, some of you, it's other things. But I'm getting listen to your intuition here. And it's a case of you might hear this little voice saying it's okay, it's all right. Or you might even be getting told, like, it's okay, trust the process, or literally trust the process. They want you to know that this too will pass. This too will pass. They wanted me to use this deck, and I think it was they wanted me to have the words to say, so you could visualize the words I'm getting. But there's also compromise here, because at the moment, whatever you're working on, whatever's causing you the stress and anguish, you really need to allow yourself to compromise. What can you control? What can't you? What can't? There are going to be some things that, as it says here, not the right time. So there is a time and place for you to be worried about certain things. They've also got perfect timing. So everything will happen in perfect timing. You just need to let it go. You need to release those fears, those anxieties. Don't try to control the narrative too much, because it feels as if that you might be trying to control the narrative. If you believe, if you believe it'll work out, it'll work out. Trust the process. Trust that you're on the right path. I'm going to grab this back now. I think for some of you, you do need to let go of those anxieties. I believe that you also need to step away from whatever it is. So we've got Centerfold with manifestation. So you've been really manifesting this, and it might be around that anxiety. You're going, I really need this job. I really need this house. I really need a financial break, whatever it is. I need that promotion. I need to sell more things. I don't know what it is, but it feels as if you're going, okay, I need to do this. Every TikTok and video that you come across, you're doing the rituals where it goes, draw this rune to get abundance, burn a bailiff with $10,000 on it, and instantly get $10,000 within 7 days. Write these affirmations for 7 days, and you're doing all those things, and eventually you will get those things come to you. But a lot of those rituals, what they're telling you is things that sometimes the money comes to you in a different way. Sometimes what you're manifesting, because you've got to be very specific when it comes to spirit. You say, I want $10,000. And they then find a way to get someone to pay for your coffee. Someone offers to buy you dinner. You find an item that you've been looking for that you are going to replace. That's their way of going, okay, we're putting money in your pocket because you don't have to spend money. You're seeing it as, okay, cool. I want $10,000. I want to receive $10,000 in my bank account. That could be something that you could do instead. Well, also got Archangel come out. So that one was Archangel Centiphon, but this one's Archangel come out. Evolution. You're meant to be in a place of not feeling these anxieties and fears and stresses. You're meant to feel a sense of belonging and a sense of ease. What aren't you seeing, lovely? Because I feel that your third eye is being quite blocked, and you might be even getting pimples, oily around that third eye area. And if you're not too sure where your third eye is, it is roughly in between your eyebrows. So I feel for some of you, it's so blocked. And a good start is to just rub your hand clockwise on it and then tap it 3 times to start with, just to activate it. And then getting yourself into a meditation or something where you're using your third eye. But you do have deep joy when you let go. You let go of whatever anxiety is, whatever you're trying to. You will actually find joy in letting go. You know, when we see those people when they lose everything, but they seem the happiest because they have let go of the fact that they can't control it all. They then are saying gifts. Now, I usually see this one as your God given gifts, but I see this as actual gifts. You're receiving something. Yeah, restoration. Okay, so restoration for this collective. You're going to feel a lot more at ease. And you're going to be using your intuition. Now, we did actually have that already. And yes, listen to your intuition. So, listening to your intuition, it is not as loud as your ego. It's that little voice that you may hear at first. It's that little voice where you go, oh no, it can't be that. And then you go to a louder voice because it's loud and you go, it must be right. You need to listen to that because when it's telling you it's okay, trust the process, and you're going, no, it's not, go away. You're telling your intuition, your inner knowing that you don't want to listen to it. Justice. You are going to feel a sense of, I'm finally getting this. I'm finally getting ahead. But you also need to realize that this isn't a quick fix. This isn't going to happen overnight. This isn't going to happen in the next 7 days. I feel I have to say that because I'm getting a sense of rush. You're wanting to rush. And this justice, this everything working out for your highest good will happen when you let go. But it will take time because it's not going to happen overnight. Some people it might. I could be wrong on that. Some of you might go wake up tomorrow and be a lotto winner. But not everyone's going to be a lotto winner. Then you got past life recall with Archangel Metatron and Zadkiel with enlightenment. And I think for this one here, it is a case that you're going to be feeling a bit more at ease. And you might be even looking back at your past and thinking, okay, yeah, I definitely overreacted a lot. I definitely was trying to control the narrative here. I was definitely trying to control the results of this, whatever it is. You definitely were trying to, or are trying to, control some sort of result here. And it's a massive reason why, because whatever you're waiting on, whatever you've been working on that you're so desperately wanting to happen, it's not going to happen while you're chasing it. It's not going to happen when you're trying to control it. It's not going to happen when you feel that it has to happen. It's going to happen when you least expect it. It's going to happen when you trust that it will happen. And you go, I'm blessed, I am thankful, and letting go. Not thinking about it every 2 seconds, not going, oh, I need to think about this thing. Oh God, it's not happening. And then going into a spiral of having. that panic attack every time. It will happen. You need to release it because you're getting headaches, you've been straining your eyes, you've been getting a lot of chest pain, you're also been getting a lot of stomach pain. I feel and again, I'm getting that third eye is really blocked as well. And I feel the stomach pain could also be liver pain as well. So for some of you, you might be drinking or consuming some sort of stuff there. So whatever you've been going through, whatever you've been dealing with lately, don't be turning to other substance to fill a void. You need to allow yourself to feel the emotions and process it. Why am I feeling this anxiety? Why am I feeling the need to rush this? Why am I feeling the need to control? What in my life am I lacking that I need to control this? Because a lot of the times it's embedded in something else much deeper or much more further back. It's probably happened years ago, in your childhood, teen years, maybe young adulthood, but there was something where you can control the narrative. And so now you go into the process of trying to control everything. And it could be as someone who is considered a type A person, where you try to control the narrative over and over again. So we've got no regrets, your real power. Love does not hurt. Life is a miracle. Enjoy the journey. What is working? I'm going to read one. I'm going to read this one actually. And I'm going to flash the others and hopefully they can focus. So take inventory of your life. Spend time reviewing and re-evaluating what is or isn't working for you. Declutter your space and your energy. Take time to tie up loose ends as you take time to look within, heal, and gain clarity. You create some much needed space ready for new blessings. All is in divine order and you are taken care of now and always. Pause if you need to. I'm not going to leave them up for too long. Okay. Now, if this resonated for the collective, definitely feel free to like and comment. If it didn't, that's okay. That it is maybe something that you're working on. And that's okay. Not every message is meant for you. Maybe just little things were meant to be for you. And if you're wanting to book a session with me where you're wanting a bit more in depth on how to maybe release this, I do offer shadow sessions. And that is something you want to do. If that doesn't resonate, that's okay. Just remember you're loved and guided always. And I hope you have a beautifully blessed and wonderful day. Bye.